Very welcome to all of you to this first afternoon session with 3 really wonderful presentations. I'm Louise Brock from the Danish Broadcasting Corporation, and I'm also a member of the Value Use and Copyright Commission of FIAT IFTA. Today we are going to hear 3 really wonderful and different presentations, but they are all of them about unlocking the archives and getting archive materials in touch with the public. So the first presentation is done by Veronika Bokšteflová from the Czech television. She is head of archival projects there. And she has a really interesting project about putting archive clips from before the Iron Curtain fell on social media, and you have spoken with different generations and the reception of these clips. If you were a millennial or baby boomer or in the middle, the reception of the history before the Iron Curtain fell is really different. So welcome to you, Veronika.
Good afternoon. Thank you for introduction. I'm Veronika from Czech TV Archive, and today I want to share with you what I learned from my first year in a TV archive. Before that, I worked several years in a National Film Archive, Národní filmový archiv in Prague, as a head of public relation. In these years, I have some experience with what to do with digital restored feature films, or how to promote publications and collections. But what was new for me at Czech at TV Archive was how to deal with newsreels, basically old news. This is what I want to share with you today. The title of my presentation could be disturbing, but don't worry, it's just meant to be provocative. My main domain is communication and public relation, so today's presentation, today's 20 minutes, will be more about emotions than metadata. So don't hesitate to have some emotions. For the, sorry, I don't know what to do with the microphone. Do you hear me like this? Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's the other way. Just to be clear, when we are, the Czechoslovak television was founded in 1956, and since then we have okay. 3. Okay, I'm glad that I have historian in my team. So sorry. 53, and since then we have the collection. The collection is audiovisual materials, of course, feature films, documentaries, and so on. Also sound recordings, documentations, photographs, but more than a half of the collection are the newsreels, the old news. We have since this year, since the year 24, we have new department, which is called Department of Archival Projects, where I'm a head of. We are a team of 7 people, not all 7 people, but like we are 7. 3 of them are historians. So as you see, it's really great that I have in my team historians, and we taking advantage of it very much. Our access strategy, and when I say access, I mean the access from the point that we have the materials digitized, and we want to know what to do with the materials, how to reach people with them, is very simple, but it's not so simple. It's to understand what, how, when, and to whom we're accessing the materials. We are doing a lot of stuff. We are doing programming. We are doing some collections on our VOD platform. We are writing articles in using the materials. We have some special projects. Actually, today you will see one of our projects which is nominated to FIAT IFTA Award. So I'd be glad if you see it. It's our podcast Behind the Scenes, which my dear colleague here, Jakub Hošek, is author of it. And also tomorrow, Jakub Hošek will be presenting our new project. During the frame session, there will be a work in progress, how we deal with also the newsreels and these kind of materials. We do cooperation, some nice cooperations with other institutions in Czech Republic. Also, of course, we have research room. We work with filmmakers and so on. But what I want to talk about is what we are doing with the newsreels using the format of daily archives. For me, it's really core to understand what people are, what are the reactions and expectations of people from the material. For me, this is the unlocking the potential. This is the starting point for unlocking the potential of the material. I would like to underline one of very important aspects of my work, and I dare say to our work, is that if we work in a heritage institutions and that they are often state-funded, therefore we are supposed to contribute to building a better society, or at least to participate in it. Because of that, I really want to investigate the potential of the old news, as I said. I know you all have your old news in your institutions, but I'm going to show you one of ours from 1987 anyway. So I try to do it right now.
V září, tak jako každý rok, přicházejí k nám do redakce dopisy týkající se zahájení školního roku. A řada z nich má společného jmenovatele – rýsování okrajů v sešitech. Rýsovali se před 20 lety a dělá se to doposud. V některých třídách byl ale požadavek učitelů takový, že všechny sešity musí být celé nalinkované do druhého dne. A tak přibyla další práce rodičům, kteří už jsou bez tak dost zaměstnaní školní docházkou dětí. A to je obrázek, který se opakuje rok co rok. A nás by proto zajímalo, co brání tomu, aby okraje v sešitech, jestliže jsou skutečně nutné, byly předem natištěné.
Především to, že pro školní potřebu je vydávána celá řada sešitů různých druhů, různých formátů. Většina z nich je využívána pro více než jeden účel a někdy proto by okraj byl vhodný, v jiném případě by nebyl účelný. Požadavek k linkování celého sešitu najednou, zvláště na začátku školního roku, je nutno označit za nevhodný. Rád bych zdůraznil, že zavedení okrajových linek není stanoveno žádným předpisem. A pokud se týče situace, o které jste hovořila na začátku našeho rozhovoru, doporučil bych rodičům, aby se obrátili na ředitele školy, v jehož kompetenci je celá tato záležitost.
V září, tak jako každý rok, přicházejí k nám do redakce dopisy týkající se zahájení školního roku. A řada z nich má společného jmenovatele – rýsování okrajů v sešitech. Rýsovali se před 20 lety a dělá se to do...
Okay. Now. Yes. Has anyone experienced this during their school years? No? Okay, we heard what, no? Just funny or more, okay. We heard what the reporter said, okay. We heard what the guy said, but we know what was covered by the news. But what's important when we're talking about potential of this material in a way of accessing it to the people in this, like right now, it's what do people feel and what they think about it. We can assume that they can have fun, they can learn and think, they can get emotional. And the last thing that I said, to get emotional, it's really important for me to understand what is the potential of the material, but also to use it. Because for me, and I think that maybe we can discuss it later, but emotion leads to interest, it leads to interaction, it leads to intervention that could be used in some change. So the goal of our funding, or of our, let's say, trying or little research with my team was to find out what can old news brings to society. I know that sounds very pretentious, and don't worry, I don't know the answer, and I won't even try to pretend that I do. But what I want to try is to find out, is to try it to find out. The means of for this. The means we choose the daily archives as it's a really great format. Maybe there is someone in this room who invented it, so thank you for that, because it's really great. So we put online every day one clip from the same day, but years ago, you know the format, okay? We put it also on our VOD platform, but the main platform is social media, really. And the strategy is publish, observe, and adapt. So what we did was that we want to find out our platform. It's best place for getting real opinions without, being so polite and so on, is to social media. In Czech Republic, it's the most popular is Facebook, and also there is a wider, most broad audience. So we choose Facebook. We had already our Facebook page with some followers, so it was really easy for us to start to put one clip each day online. In the beginning, and I'm talking about beginning of this year, we start to our crucial work was really just to try find something which is funny, bizarre, or interesting, and it was crucial dream. Actually, but after a few months, when we put it online and we just start noticing that people are interacting with some content more vividly, with a wider range of emotions, and we learned that what it had in common was that it showed an experience or event that was central to an entire generation. These experiences we called notes of collective memory, as notes to be together. My team of historians invented this saying. So then we categorize, we try to sort it, to put something that's bizarre, something that's fun, some animals. It's important to give people some animals, and then some politics and some notes of collective memory. Of course, if needed, we provide context. And when I said if needed, if the newsreel is not so clear what it's talking about, or if we see that it's so complicated, we give a context by saying something under the status, like the small comment. We're trying to ask some questions, but really no one cares about our questions. The people want to just interact with the content and say something what they want to share. So we observe and learn. So where have we come after 10 months of posting one video on Facebook every day, and what we take from it? Right now, these are numbers from like yesterday, I think. This is our audience on our Facebook page. We have 43.5 Facebook followers. We've got 3 different ages, group ages of people who's following us. So the audience is broad and diverse, which is great. People have started to meet on our page, and under the posts they exchange opinions, share feelings, thoughts, and memories. These different age groups have different life experiences and thus relate differently to the content we share. We have people who lived most of their productive lives under communism, people who have lived only their childhood under communism, and people who were born into a free society. And they are meeting on our Facebook, basically. If we take the video that we saw moments ago as an example, also here, these 3 different generation meets in the discussion. We see that we have one that had experienced the times, and also, and he said, "Shoot, I broke into sweat when I think about it." Or she said it was a beautiful worry in retrospect. But also we have someone who also experienced it, and as an answer to it was beautiful worry said, no, it was not beautiful, it was just bullying. And also we met someone, we have someone who's never experienced it, and when he sees it, he's like glad that he's living right now, which is, I like these people. But I like all of the people because it's really nice that they just, and that's my point, yeah, that the important thing is that the dialogue is ongoing. Yes, of course, it's still on Facebook, it's still a discussion on Facebook, so it's not so polite all the time, but because we found out that because it's unique content with such a wide range of possible responses to it, people are actually taking care of their space quite nicely. We are rarely interfering in the discussions. We're letting the dialogue happen, letting people share it all. In the context of social media, we can't also forget that the most powerful group in the silent silent majority, so the people who do not interact with our content but just see it all and read it and see it all. And which is why it's really important that this intergenerational dialogue is going on. I think that, I hope that we can agree, that a lot of experts can agree that intergenerational dialogue is a great means how to reduce social tensions, and I believe this is, something that we all should do, regardless of where are we coming from. I am sure that this kind of dialogues can change the narrative, how the past and present is perceived, and what we are experiencing on our Facebook page is that these archives materials can be trigger of this kind of dialogues. Just open the space for the people. For me, it's also nice that the archive could be the coloring aspect, that the past and the present, the past couldn't be so black and white, so we don't have to really color the materials, but just to use it to coloring. So what we learned and what should we do now? And the second question is also heading to you. We learned that people can use the space, just, of course, more or less politely. They can use it for a dialogue, that emotions are relevant to the archival content, maybe especially in post-communist society, but maybe, I think it's valuable for every country. For me, our task is not just to make the archive accessible, but let the archives also live and speak and let them be the bearers of emotions and knowledge. Of course, it's important to constantly offer the opportunity to learn more, to contextualize to the other projects. It's not sufficient this to put it online on Facebook, but I think we can learn from it. So our next steps will be analyze more what people are saying exactly, thinking more about the nodes of collective memory and what is it exactly, and then develop some projects from it, and then so we can access more and more and more. The next step is also for me to find new space for dialogue, because the Facebook is not there. It has some limitation, of course. So this is all from me. Thank you for allowing me to share some less evidence-based ideas. I would be very happy if you have any thoughts of or experience with something like that. And I invite you to our session, frame session that Jakub will have tomorrow at 10:30. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Veronika. Are there any questions in the room? Yeah.
Hi, thank you so much for the presentation. My name is Emilia, I'm from Lithuania and Central State Archive, and it's an amazing initiative that you made. I'm really surprised, and I feel nostalgic already because the experiences from Lithuania and Czech Republic, I believe, like Czechoslovakia is in a way similar. I'm interested in your selection process. Like, how did you choose what to really show and upload? Because I believe that the biggest piece of like items that you keep is really political. Like, no, well, as I see from my perspective, and the past was really red, for example, not black and white in for example, Lithuania, you know. So how did you make the whole selection process? And was there any like bad experiences, like when you upload already the video and you realize maybe it was too risky or too brave, you know what I mean? So yeah, thank you.
Yeah. The process is basically that we don't use much politics, as you said, because it's risky and it's not so attractive, let's say. We have great chance that during the 80s and 70s there was some great programs on Czech TV, on Czechoslovak television, that was like more fun or more social engage or something like that. So we try to we have the materials that we can choose from, and then we just balance the animal stuff with the collective memory, notes of collective memory. But the process is really like fun process, you know. We are 6 people that are involved in the picking up from the during our normal work when we are doing some other projects and you know, stuff. We saw something, so we put it on our Google Drive, you know, sheet, and then we have some process when we have to all agree that it's okay to put it online. We didn't have, I think, something that we have to push out or that we have to delete it. But sometimes we know that some content will be more like explosive.
Yeah, that's a question. Yeah.
Thanks for your talk, and it's fantastic work. I was curious, so if you are publishing videos on Facebook, and if there's a lot of activity, a lot of knowledge shared about that video on a third-party platform, that means that you're sort of making a second archive in a sense. And I was curious to what extent you're also archiving the activity that is happening on Facebook.
No. No, but we know that it's something that we should do. But no.
Other questions?
Thank you so much, Veronika. It was really interesting to hear you. I wanted to ask you about the community engagement part, and if you have done any communication strategies towards behavioral aspects in order to find more people to engage with the videos, or how are you dealing with that part? Thank you.
We are in the phase that we put it and learn and observe, but the next steps will be also do some strategy, how to maybe grow the public and to do more, analyze more who's really interacting with our content. But to be true, we don't have capacity for this, and we want to. I want to like engage some of our colleagues from marketing department to do it. We wanted some analyze and so on, but I am afraid that it's for like years to come. So, but I feel that there is also the potential. It's like a work in progress. Yeah.
I think I will say thank you very much to you, Veronika. Thank you.